Hello. I'm going to do some painting tonight. Super exciting, I know. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try this tracking thing and see how it works out. Yeah, that's better. Good design. Can you track? Can you watch? This is what we're working on tonight. Oh, wrong. You're looking at the wrong thing, man. Over here. Not the... There. Move over here. It likes the lamp. Ah, cool. Alright. What next? Where's my Canoptek compound? This one have a little bit more metal back to the dark areas. Just on the edges. Also, hello. Or just a little hint of that. All right, that's good. Already, new silicone pad and already messing it up. Get out there. Think wait. Should probably go with a smaller brush. I'm being impatient. Yeah, smaller brush. What's this, man? Yeah. Old Faithful. You know what? I need to get a picture for reference on this. I had one before. There we go. Okay. He doesn't have a lot of green spots compared to some other things. He's got a big generator, but I think that's about it. It's gonna take a few coats. It's gonna be awkward to get this thing. And so I should have done this in several different sub-assemblies. Would have been smart. Would have been smart. But I'm impatient. Because I'll put things together and then just leave it on the shelf for ages. And let's try. This should be a little bit easier. The big generator. Unless I slip like that. Also, hello, if you're real or not a bot. Oh heck, even if you're a bot, hello. Let's try and get in there. My God, it's full of stars. Oh, bugger. Big old splash. No, get off. Oh my God. I had a big fat finger. I need to be more careful. Oh, come on, dumb thing. Look at this. Bring it over here. Over here. Come over here, please. Over here. Over here. Thank you. Stop looking at the lamp. Big dummy. Bugger. It is. Yes. This is what you're looking for, man. No. Oop. Let's go to the other side. Sega. No. gotta get up in there. Don't look at that. That's the lamp. Look at this. Oh, look at this. It's coming over here. It's coming over here. It's going down here. Look at that. So I gotta change up to black. Since I made a mistake. I had a mistake. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. A couple things to fix now. Oh, could have been bad. Okay. All right, back to the power core. Also, hello. How are you? Come on, track this. This is what you want to track. I think that's all the power supplies, or I think there's supposed to be some green on the gun. a look at this. It's not very clear. All right, got an idea now. Side of the gun. Looks like what's underneath here. Yeah, there. I think I need actually a smaller brush. I mean, dang, but yeah. Yeah, this will work better. So right now I'm just laying the foundation for the glow. You know, that's the big thing about Necrons, at least in my limited opinion, is getting that glow just right with the least amount of effort. And don't let your brush smack your lamp. Man. Keep hitting the edges. I could pass it off as like, oh, I just want the glow to look better, but no. Control is always better for me. If I was smart, I would have done this before doing everything else. There's like an initial layer. That would have been better. I'm trying to paint the crevices. If I was smart. Look at that. Let's say, hey, stop looking at the lamp. There, that, I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, come back this way. Let's try. One stroke it, one stroke. One big stroke. Nope. Two strokes. Just trying to fix a little bit. Not get white everywhere. Back to work. It's like this is good to fit in these crevices, but it doesn't carry much paint. Which I guess is good and bad. Go over here. Don't you? You want this, right? Over here. Oh. For some reason this is bubbling. Wonder why. Pop. It won't pop. Oh, don't look at that. Look over this. See? But that's there. White on the gun. Time to go to the other side. Don't look at. Why are you looking at my Coke can? Please look at this. Look at this. And bring it over here. Swap sides. This is a good cover. Too much paint. All I need is here in your. you shut up and not drive off my crowd of people. Stop singing. Also, hello. That's too much. Too much. All I need is here in my arms. Trying to erase a mistake. Okay. I have to go back over with a little bit of black to clean it up. Oh, look at this. You don't want to look at the other thing. You want to look at this, and then come back over here. Thank you. All right, now I got to go back and do a little cleanup, but also hit some spots. I'm looking at the lamp again. Do not look at the lamp. Look over here. Now look over here. There you go. Lamp looker. Oh. Here. Oh. Thank you. Over here. Oh, hey, Hexdroid. How's it going? Just trying to get this Necron done. It's a little AI camera thingy. Usually use it for, like, you know, tracking people or animals. But I'm telling it to track the object. You draw a little box around it, basically. It's not 100%, but it does okay. I'm still trying to come up with different ways to be, you know, good camera angles. Because it's kind of hard to get in on what you're doing. A lot of people use like GoPro, and I think I might try that at some point. Since this is okay, but yeah. I feel like Tony Stark at times where you have to, like, you know, tell it, hey dummy, over here, do this. Not that it understands, it does not understand vocal commands. It does do hand signs if I've set that up and figured it out. So like right now, it's tracking on the paint. Now it's tracking on the robot. So that's useful. But basically it has like a little heads-up display. Oh, I forgot to do the back of the other one. I need to get the front too. And not paint on other stuff. Stop it. Here's another code on this side. Ooh, come back here. No, stop looking at the camera or the lamp. Cool. And come over here. All right, let's try. Oh, come here. Over here. All right. Glow. All right, time to do some glow. Don't need this anymore. Okay. That's a little light. Need another coat later. I'm thinking. This brush might be too big. Yeah, this brush is too big. That's good. Need more white on that. That's not good. Get some meat. Need a little bit more white. That's a little bit better. It's kind of irregularly shaped. All right. Good. Better. Much better. Alright. Let's see. Hard to see. Come over here. Okay. Hmm. Maybe I should bring this closer. Maybe that'll be better. Don't look at the lamp. Look at this. Now look at over here. And what I'm doing. Thank you. Dumb AI. All right. These generators are a little bit tougher to do. To get the glow to pool properly. Hey Vanzig, why is that? And doesn't that kind of counter the acronym of your friendly local game store? If they're the worst? Yeah? They're selling some minis? I always figure unless it's professionally painted that it's, you know, at most twice the price, I would imagine. I haven't really looked into the market of, you know, buying painted stuff. What people usually charge. Although I looked into it a little bit when some guy on here was asking me how much it would cost to paint an army. Well, that was a while ago. Yeah, that's not good. 300%, you would imagine they would, you know, be really, really nice. Yeah, if it's not on the sprues, you automatically instantly lose money. If it's assembled, worth less money. Primed, worth less money. Yep. But as soon as you put paint on it, it's worth less, unless it's a really good paint job. Yeah, I would not. I don't. I like the assembly part too, so I would. I don't think I would pay for assembled miniatures. Like to me, that's the fun parts of stuff. Did they recently start selling painted miniatures at your store? That's not good. But I mean, you know, if people end up buying it, the market will out. If people don't, then they'll know. Are you up to anything fun lately, Vanzig? I always like hope for good things for you, man. They quit Warhammer last time they tried. Sell the store terrain. 40 bucks, that's crazy. Oh, look at this. Please look at this. And then look at over here. And now over here. Thank you. I hate it when it loses track. Oh, Trogoth, yeah, that is a nice figure. Do you have any ideas for how you're going to paint him? There's some figures that are just that way, you know, that are so nice and big enough that they're easy and fun to paint. I felt that way about the Avatar, the Eldar Avatar. I felt like he was ideal. Gray-green. Yeah, mushrooms. Mushrooms should make it pop if you do them like, you know, poisonous. Turn my music down a little bit. There. There's the something with Trazen. If you look up Trazen the Infinite, something like a bolter short. I'm not sure what it was called. But it's Trazen visiting these Dark Eldar and Terminator, Chaos Terminators that are in one of his labyrinths. And gloating, basically. I haven't seen anything in the Warhawkers. I've just seen the one with Trazen where he's, you know, trash talking the Chaos guys. I did a mess of Necron character models the other day. And I got a Trazen proxy, and I really liked it because it has a leather coat and a top hat. Like a traditional villain. Trazen, not Imhotep. There's some series called like Bolt or something, I think. It has a series of Warhammer shorts from Games Workshop itself, I think. Not Secret Level, it's something else. Oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't looked at the Illuminator Zaros one. Or Luminor Xeris. I think, whichever it is. Yeah, that is a great miniature. I'm looking forward to painting it. Like, I was a little middling on the Necrons, at least for a while. But then some of their newer figures really grabbed me. And Illuminor, or Xeris, he was one of them for sure. Hey, Red Die. I don't know if I would say it's graceful. It's single-minded anal retentiveness, maybe. Yeah, super exciting, I know. I was reactivating the paint, so I had to dry it. I am very impatient, yes. I've only got so much time to paint. Need to smooth this out. All right, I didn't do this other side. Touch it back up. What are you up to, Red Dye? You play? Me and Vanzig, we usually just sit here and shoot the shit into the wee hours. Oh yeah, their prices are crazy. Australia, man. Poor Australia. Get that out of there. Well, what's the conversion rate now, though? I mean, it might not be worth it. If they're like, you know, kangaroo bucks. All right, he's getting there. Let's see. Raw. Hard to see. How's that? Eh. Oh, don't look over there. Look at this. Now bring it over here. Now over here. Now right here. Stupid computer. 315 kangaroo dollars. I might be worth it. I don't know. I mean, depending on if you were going to go already for a trip or something, maybe. I don't know. But like I have some family in Australia. I say loosely. But yeah. Yeah. If it was double, maybe. You know? Ooh, missed. Well, sometimes something on my Amazon wish list comes up. Yeah, I actually accidentally ordered one of those without like looking at the time it would take to arrive, and I saw that it was like I was ordering it in July, and it was like January. And I was like, nope. I canceled it pretty much instantly. Don't look at the paintbrushes. What are you doing? Look over here. No. Here. And then over here. There. Nice. It could be, or I've been actually doing more orders from Rogue Trader, since Amazon seems to not have as good prices lately, like you're saying. Although they're suffering too now because, well, their business is better, but I tried to order some of those Eldar that came out on Friday, and I got most of what I wanted, but this was the first time that they sold out of a thing that I wanted on, within 3 minutes of doing their pre-orders. I still need to get Fuegan and Baharoth, the Phoenix Lords. Yeah. That's what sucks about Amazon, is you'll get some good stuff and then realize and prices can vary so wildly. There. How's that for the glow? Let's see. Green glow. All right, I'm going to start with some shading. Oh, look it over here. This is what you want to see. This. Bring it over and sit down here. It's not Tesseract Glow, it's Data System Glow from Army Painter. Tesseract Glow is good, but I was having not as much success with it. I tried like 4 different things. I tried Tesseract Glow, and I tried Lens Flare Glow, and some disgusting slime, but of course that's an effect. And I tried Vivid Volt. And so far, I'm having the most success with Data System Glow. Yeah, this is the one that I like the most so far. If you want, there's a... oh gosh. Like here, I'll show you what I mean. I had much more success with Emotech. Because of the way it sits. When you like put it on, it seems to pool better. So, let's see. Turn the lights off so we can get a better view. That's not quite good enough. But you can see how it fits a little bit better with the staff. But yeah, I like that. That's definitely how I'm doing the glow from now on, because I don't feel like doing too much elaborate work on it. I just want to slather it on and have it look good because I'm lazy. There we go, my light's back up. Oh, why is that light out? There we go. Since I'm getting old, I have like a dozen lights in here. All my videos appear washed out. Don't look over there. That's... you want to look at this. Come here. Look at this. This is what you want to look at, and it's over here. It goes right there. Oh, lens flare glow. Put that away. Put it there. What am I doing now? Oh, green toned. That's what I'm looking for. There it is. OSL? What's that? Object source lighting. Oh, I don't know, dude. That's beyond me. I am a simple man. Ooh. I got a big mess of green that I left on there somehow. In the wrong spot. See if I can get in there and fix it without messing stuff up. There. The most I do about thinking about object source lighting or something like that is when I do zenithal. You know? Ah. No, I just... the only thing I do for plasma guns is just the white and then do a little the glowy effect. And, but no, I don't think of... Well, sometimes, like, I'll make the bottom whiter, you know. The bottom will be whiter. Give it that sort of look. I don't know if that's, you know, object source lighting or not. But I don't give it any conscious thought. The flamethrowers, I usually do that heat effect that you do with the progression of purple, brown, or no, is it blue? No, brown, then blue, then purple, or something like that, of the inks. You create that sort of like heat warp around the gun. That's the only thing I've done. I don't like the look of those. They're too small. You know, they feel like they're out of proportion. They're the old heroic proportions. I didn't care for them very much that way. The new ones look cool, to me at least. But I'm looking forward to them. I should be getting the new Krieg guys Monday, I think. Yeah. Guardian with a Melta. I agree with that. Yeah. Well, the swooping hawks, they look pretty decent. Although I was really mainly looking forward to the Phoenix Lord. The flying guys with the specters. Yeah, I don't know. I think they've written them out. Did you see that they took Carandus? They like wrote him off, sent him to Legends. I wonder if they're going to make a new one, like a new Striking Scorpion Phoenix Lord. That really wouldn't fit the lore though now, would it? Stop looking at that. Look at this. Robot. Look at this. I think they're called Shining Specters, or no, Shining Spears are the jet bike ones. Silver Specters, or I don't know, something like that. balls in here. Ah. There's the purple. Shadow Spectres. They had a Phoenix Lord too, didn't they? I always felt that they really didn't fill a niche, you know? They seemed like, we've got big guns, you know? We're Dark Reapers, but we can fly. You know? Need a smaller paintbrush. Too much paint. Oh, music stopped. Yeah, they really didn't. So don't know why. What role or what purpose they served, other than to sell more miniatures. It's coming around. I'm hoping they do something with the Wraith Knight. Something better. Although every now and then I'm tempted to get one and just fiddle with it, modify it. But that's an expensive model to fiddle with. Even though I've got that one that I showed you that I like. Ugh. Okay, now I need gleaming flesh for the little bits of gold. Because somebody gave me some good insight into that. That's better. Oh, night spinner, yeah, because you can get that or a fire prism. Fire prism is just so much better than a night spinner, though. Even though indirect fire and everything, but the whole thing, the thing is, like, for a fire prism, for you to feel like you get the points worth, you need to have like multiples, so they can do that shoot and not get shot back tactic. All right, not very much gold on this figure. Yeah, I like things to look good, but I also don't like it to take too much time, you know? And speaking of magenta tone, where is it? Oh, purple tone. I think I'll use that. Yeah. They haven't really gotten that much. I mean, but aren't they like a pretty popular race though? Because like I saw a poll once at one point where I think it was Auspex Tactics, and he was like the most secondary army that people have was Eldar. You know, kind of crazy. You know, weirdly enough, I think I might be done with him for like his body and stuff. I think I might be mostly done and work on the base now. Yeah, take a little bit of a wash over some parts of his armor. Oh, you know what? That might be nice. Put some of the green in some of these vents. Might be kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of like that. See how it dries. I like the idea of Harlequins and stuff. I'm just so terrible at painting them. Unless it's a Death Jester or a Solitaire, maybe. I'm okay at that, but just troops and checkers, no, no. Anything that requires freehand. Although I had a thought of doing a Harlequin troop that was sort of based on, you know, mimes, where it's just black and white and maybe a little bit of red. I thought that might be kind of cool looking, but people look at it and though, like, oh, you don't want to paint checkerboards either, do you? Huh? And I'll be like, nope. Let's see how that dries. How so? Like in a good way or a bad way? Like, you see how easy it is or how hard it is? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Harlequins would be the death of me. I don't like this song. Change it up. Something else. Play. No. Nope. That's fine. Oh gosh. Oh, that's insane. I love the effects that they have on the, like their fields, their hollow fields. I like painting that because it's like, you know, bluish crystals and stuff like that. Like on the solitaire figure, if you recall, he's got that cool thing where he's like coming out of cloak. I like that. All right, I've decided to do something that's going to take me a lot more to paint. But I kind of like it, even if it's a little subdued. So I'm putting the green in all these little crevices. Because why not? Oh, camera's not looking anymore. Hey, this is what you want to look at. No, not my hand. This. And then this. No. Okay. Not anymore. Different way to do this. Not the software, but this camera itself. Or you mean like, oh no, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But the camera has a hard, you know, it can only turn 270 degrees. It can't turn backwards on itself. I think because it has a cord, it doesn't want to risk that. Probably what the designers thought. Doesn't want to risk wrapping itself up. Or it could have a cord. It doesn't have to have a cord. All right, let's rotate. these legs. I'm probably going to try using a different camera. Like I got a GoPro for stuff, for work stuff that I could probably use. I know you can like set it up so it feeds directly to a monitor, and so you can like use it to zoom in on things to do better, like close-up work. Not sure if that'll be better than using a magnifying glass. But it might be better for people to actually see what I'm doing. I mean, I have no illusions that this will ever become a thing that I do full time. Mainly doing it just so my wife has it for the future and stuff. There we go. There we go. It's like I'm putting this on there, and I doubt anybody's ever going to see it. But I'll know it's there. Yeah. I know my talent is nowhere near anything like that. At most, my journey is of mild interest if, somebody's like, from our generation and say like, oh, this old guy's getting back into it. You know? Oh, there's a nice channel, I don't know if you've seen it, called The Crown of Command. They do stuff like all that he does, like unboxing and recovery of Games Workshop stuff from like our time in the 90s. Like Epic Battles and Blood Bowl and Old Space Hulk, stuff like that. Oh, bugger. But it's nice just to, you know, have folks like you to talk to and all, people. Because otherwise I'd just be sitting here listening to music, zoning out. Which, I mean, sometimes that's a good thing, you know. It's good just to relax. But it's also this late at night. A little bit sad and depressing. Smear everywhere. Alright, did I miss anything over there that I did over here? No. I need a little bit more purple. A little more purple tone. Let's get to the other side. Better. Yeah, that's actually, I think, how are we? Zoom in. Okay. Help if I held it right. Maybe I should point it. Here, look it up here. It wants to look at the feet. Hi. I should turn off these lights. A little bit easier to see. Oop. All right. Now let's see. What am I going to do with the bases, or the base? I don't like the urban landscape, so I might cover it in rocks. Maybe paint it gray and cover it in rocks. Oh God. Chatbot. Blocked him. Did you see that spam bot, Vanzig? Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Got an itch in the back of my throat. Don't look at the lamp. Look at this. Nope, look at this. Look it over here. Now look it over here. Yeah, I just wondered if you saw that spam bot or did it catch it automatically? Yeah, I think I'm going to do the, since my bases are supposed to be winter and not in an urban landscape, I'm going to have to cover these up with rocks or something. Could keep that, maybe. I don't know. There's a good gray. There we go. Phew. I wish Warhammer wasn't so focused on like urban battling. I hate when I have to obscure this sort of stuff. Spatter. You still working on that troll guy? Oh, cool. You doing anything else, or are you just hanging out now? Ah, cool. I've been playing around with mods for Baldur's Gate, trying to find like a more fun way to play it. Like I got a mod that randomizes loot and stuff, and some new character classes and things like that. Might be fun to do. Oh, Noita. I've heard good things about that. Like it's about some physics simulation to it or something. But I think I played it like a handful of times and I was like, ah, nah. Oh, right, yeah. And it's all voxel, if I recall. Yeah, it's one of those games where it's like, oh, conceptually it's pretty cool, but is it something you want to spend your free time doing? But then again, I'm sure that scratches an itch for some people, you know? Like I have niche things, like a lot of people hate Ubisoft games or those games that are like Far Cry, where it's all about running around and capturing outposts. And I kind of like that. I kind of like doing, you know, attacking a base from long range, sniping people, and then going in and stuff like that. So I can kind of see the appeal of that. But yeah. All right. So grayified that, I'm going to give them a sort of veneer so they look like rocks, and then I'm going to actually cover them with rocks, is my plan. Because I don't want an urban setting, so it's going to be, my Necrons are winter, like, you know, they have snow and rocks around them on their bases. So there, heat gun. Let's hit it with a tone. Dark tone. Let's go with strong tone. Strong tone. Strong tone for that. Then I'll do a little dry brush of white so they look like rocks. I don't know why I'm shaking up a tone. You don't really need to do that as much. Thin it down a little bit. You know, if it smears the paint a little bit, I don't care. Although I will feel bad about this little scarab, this lone scarab that's in this pipe. It'll be all by itself. Forever hidden. Need to use a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more. Okay. Now that needs to dry. There's a bunch of it sitting there. Get out of there. One more quick blast. Okay, let's get a little white. Oh, I've still got some white there. Good. This is just so if some part of this is peeking through the other rocks and stuff that I put over top of it, that it does not look too jarring and out of place from the rest of it. I'm going to have to stack some rocks high though. You know, part of me now is like, I should just paint it. I should just paint it for real. You don't want to just stack rocks on top of it. I'm being an idiot, but I should, I guess. Ah, darn it. Because it'd be a shame to waste some of this. Because some of it looks kind of cool. Some of it. And you know, that scarab, that little scarab right there deserves better. He deserves to have a life where he's seen. So, alright, we're going to paint it normal. Yeah, just a little bit more. Alright. Well, let's get the lead belcher. Lead belcher. Son of a bitch. Get this rebar. Other side of the rebar. Pipe. Actually, I should use a different color for that. More rebar. All right. So we need rebar, pipe, bug, and what is that? Speaker or a vent of some kind? So you go away. Man, I hate Citadel paint pots. Well, I guess hate is too strong of a word, but they annoy me. All right, here's how to paint a scarab. You take your color and you paint your scarab, whatever metal color you're using. Right. Get his little head and his feeties. Okay. There. Okay, now he's got his. Now I can dry his little butt. And then take a little bit of tone and you darken around him. So he's got a little bit of shadow, a little bit of shading. And dry him again, because we ain't got all day. And then you take a little bit of white and you make a little dot of white where his little power generator is. A little dip of white. You see just a little, let's see, can I see it? You see him there? There, see a little dip of white. He's in that pipe. A little dip of white. And then you dry that. And then you give it glowy green. And you're done. You are done. All right. Let's get the glowy green. And the glowy green you can let run around. A little bit more. You might need another coat because you can still see the white pretty clearly. It's got like a slight cast of green to it. There, see little green scarab. As the camera is trying to focus down here on something over here. What are you doing? Over here. Oh. It's suddenly wandering off. There. Thank you. Come back with me over here. There. Let's get a little bit more green on the scarab. Don't look at that's the lamp. This is the thing. This is the thing we're doing. Go and over here, over here, over here. There. Little guy. All right. So we got that pipes and the vent, which will go with speed paint because I'm lazy. Brass. Copper. That'll work. Music stopped. Keep going. Copper. Oh, mother. What you frickin'. Starting to like Citadel paints a little bit more now. You know what? Can I open this? Nope. Need to get my... This is how cheap I am. Take this. You go there. Alright, if there's anybody watching, wish me luck. Son of a... Okay. I think I got some of it back at least. That cheeses me off. Oh, you know what? I'd say 80% of it's back. 80% is back in there, man. I wonder, oh, but here's ball bearing. Okay. Let's put this back. Let's see. Gonna need to wash that. Leave there. Get another paper towel. So that is exactly how much of a cheap bastard I am. You have to be. If you're going to paint Warhammer, you need to save money in other angles. And those bottles are $4.25 each, sir. All right, I'm going to real quick wash this out. So you're going to hear water running. Be right back. Just walking over into my kitchen. Good. It cleaned up pretty good. So that is a good thing. As I struggle with the paper towels. Okay, come back. But anyways, yes, I'm going to use that copper to paint the base a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it turned out all right. Don't know if you can see. There. So disaster mildly averted. Swap to a different palette. Now, is it still usable? I'm going to have to do something about. I think I need, where's my toothpicks? This thing is going to be temperamental for years to come. Still, I think something's stuck. Maybe I can replace the nozzle. I know this is far from entertaining. There we go. So yay. Where did I get this from? Up here. All right. New cap. And it works now. So that's a good thing. Hopefully I won't need this anymore. And you... Do I want more Necron compound? No. I can go back. Okay. I don't even like how that looks, but oh well. Maybe we'll use a tone, change the hue of it. Is my gray still there? Oh, my gray's intact. There, clean up. Clean up there. I want to not use that color again for this. Get something else. Pawns. No. All right, let's be careful with this. Oh, good. It actually comes out okay. It's sort of a blue steel. That's kind of cool. Zoolander. Okay. I need to dry it and put more tone on it. I'm not going to water down this tone because it's supposed to be grungy and ruined. Ruined. Oh, I see a little bit of metal that I did not get. There's like a little bit of something. Another pipe. Dirt and grime and grossness. Oh hey, I do raptors. They're my favorite chapter. If you'd like to see some, I've got them on the shelf behind me. But yeah, they're my favorite faction. Or chapter and faction, I suppose you could say. I like Eldar too, but... Sure, give me a second here. I have... I'm one of the few people that I know that have Raptor Blade Guard, since Raptors are all serious Marines. But here's my Raptor Blade Guard captain. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to turn the light off here, get a little bit better view. Let's see if I can put it. Hello. And then I have, Raptor Blade Guard Ancient. Let's see, he's a little bit too close. Thank you. So I've got, you know, these Raptor blade guards. I like the guy with 2 swords. He's like my favorite blade guard dude. And then I have, you know, infiltrators, you know, because that's their whole shtick. And I made a Kit Bash Lias Isidon chapter master. But here's, you know, more typical, like my rank and file Raptors. Where, like, I use decals, so I think that helps out with the figures. And another infiltrator. Oh, it's looking at my hand. Let me get it, bring it up here. There. And then my Laius Isidon is, I put a, I don't know if you can tell, I put a bird on his shoulder, and the bird has night vision goggles. But yeah. Blood Legion. I'm not familiar with Blood Legion. There. But that's it. I'll go put these back now. Oop. But yeah, when I got back into the hobby, I for the longest time was thinking, what am I going to do? What chapter? And for a time I was thinking Space Wolves, because I really like some of the 3D printed stuff you can do with them. But then I saw the Raptors and their whole shtick. Oh, Blood Angels. Blood Angels are great. Blood Angels are, like, I kind of want to do them just because they have 4 or 5 really nice models that I would like to paint. But lately I've been painting Necrons. And as you can see, here's my, oh, there. Look at this, please. Over here. Over here, please. This is in my Emotech that I did recently. That's why I'm working on this Necron. But Blood Angels are pretty wonderful. Let's see. Okay, I gotta turn my lights back on. Necrons are so easy to paint, though. It's almost like free real estate. But what was I doing? Oh, I need to get that other pipe. Where is it? Oh, I didn't finish the tone. Gotta finish the tone. For Blood Angels. Oh, I know Blood Angels have some really nice 3D printed like accessories, so you can make their Sanguinary Guard have wings again, which is pretty awesome. I need a little bit more tone. Well, yeah, especially since they've like really toned them down, and it's unfortunate. But I like the new Lamarts. So that's one of the figures that I would love to get. And I'm always hoping for, you know, something more with the Sanguinor. I want this to look gross. You know what? I'm going to try that. I have an effect paint that's oil stains. I think I'm going to try that on here and see how that looks. But where does that? Oh, there's the other thing. You know, I like it. Well, see, I kind of came back, and Primaris has been a thing. Like, I played back in first edition, and then I stopped. You know, I was a teenager, and I stopped playing. And I came back, and I just liked the aesthetic, you know. I like if they organize them still as Assault, Devastator, Tactical, I think that would be cool, because I don't like all these like specialized little squads, because that seems to be like a step away from the flexibility they had. Because that was the whole shtick, was they're supposed to be rapid deployment force that can meet all objectives. Well, I thought they could have done it more elegantly. Bigger is nice. I think, well, Vanzig, the infiltrator guns, like, you can put 3 different, clips and stuff on that. I like the options to have all the different scopes and sights and everything. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta use the heat gun. The lore, I figured the lore, it's kind of cool. Like, I like how they basically jumped, was it 1,000 or 2,000 years? The advancement of everything. But I thought they didn't really need it. They could have just said, this is the scale now. But then they would have had to get rid of all the different legacy things, so they had to come up with a reason for it. I understand that. All right. Okay, I'm going to try that oil stain. Please look at this. Look at this, please. No, look at this. I'll bring it over here. Look right there. Thank you. All right, oil stains. Here we go. All right. I know. It's kind of silly, but I like to think that it's, because of Phobos armor is being lighter. Maybe, Okay, this is going to be, I'm going to try this oil stain thing and see how it goes. So how's this going to look? I have no idea. Leaking out of there. It looks like my regular painting. There. Oh, Mortarion? Yeah. I mean, I kind of like Mortarion. Before, he used to just be this big Grim Reaper. Back in first edition and stuff. Around about epic battle time. And now he's a little bit, I think he might be a little bit overproduced. If that makes any sense. But yeah. I need a little bit more tone on the little dude. Okay. All right, guys, I think we're going to base it. Let's base this sucker. That's, you hate what they turned him into? Yeah. I don't know. If they could have, I thought they were going to start leaning into story-wise having redeemed versions of them, because I thought that's what they're going to do with the Fulgrim clone. I don't know if you, it's something that Fabius Bile had. He had a Fulgrim like untouched clone or whatever, and I thought, oh, that would be kind of cool if they pivoted into giving the Primarchs like a redemption possibility or versions of them that are redeemed. I thought that would be kind of cool. But I'm gonna put this guy back. And yeah, Angron does look just like a big bloodthirster who's like worked out a bit more. Yeah. But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having 4 bloodthirsters in an army. And actually, I need a little bit more green on this guy's eyeball. And I just splattered it on the ground. You know, I'm going to use that. That's how cheap I am. I'm going to use this. Do, 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 do. There we go. That's right. No waste. There. Really? Well, doesn't Leon L. Johnson's rules basically make him especially well at fighting big guys and like holding them off or being able to stand toe to toe with them for an extended period of time, depending on like the orders he chooses or whatever it is? All right. All right, blue. Yeah, yeah. I still haven't read the I haven't read the Horus Heresy books. Do I want to put a stick on this guy? A log? Maybe I do. Sticks. Yeah. Well, I watched a video of Angron, and that poor guy, he got done wrong. I haven't seen that, but I've read about, you know, poor Sanguinius and everything, and Manus Pius. You know, if they ever have on the Humble Bundle the some of the Black Library stuff, I could see myself getting it, but I already spent enough money on Games Workshop stuff. Oh, you know, I need my plate. I was going to do this quarter by quarter. Or maybe one quarter, another quarter, then that half in the back there. Okay. Yeah, possibly. Oh, did you see there was like somebody had an interesting video about one of the unnamed, you know, the missing Primarchs? It was Malabron was his name. They had like some old story or thing that Games Workshop never printed, but it was by one of the authors, and that was the name that they had decided to use, was Malabron. To me, that sounds a little bit too much like Crone Hellbron. Tyranids are pretty cool. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. A lot of times, you know, the authors don't, you know, reference each other very well, or they don't think about the ramifications of what makes a cool story. And that's the thing. You don't have any one person there who's in charge of the vision, you know? You don't have a, what is it, Paul Feig equivalent. Didn't realize I had this plate had water in it. It's not good. The 5th Chaos God Cannon. Who is that? What is his name? Oh gosh. I'm gonna get another paper towel and put it on top of this. It starts with an M, doesn't it? Oh, the Skaven Rat God. Isn't there somebody else though? Isn't there the M? He starts with an M name. He's supposed to be the god of neutrality or order, chaos god of order or something like that. He comes from back in our day, Danzig. Valerian? I don't know. It's a short name. It's like only 5 or 6 letters, I think. It was in some of the Malice Darkblade books. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I could just be misremembering because I am old. Malal, thank you. That's it. Like for a time they were flirting with doing stuff like that. Oh really? What was the legal reason? Huh. I wonder if it infringed on some IP or something. I need more glue. Yeah, Malekith. Yeah, Malekith they could not do anything with because that was very clearly a Marvel creation. Oh, what am I doing? I'm using one of my good brushes for the stupid Elmer's glue. When I have a brush dedicated to that. I need to clean this sucker. There, here's my shit brush. Well, yeah, I mean, Warhammer is all about that. And Warhammer 40K is, you know, a lot of Dune stuff. And Michael Moorcock. Oh, those are so hard to paint though, dude. We were talking about that just a little bit ago. Harlequins. They are cool, but they are super hard to paint. It's a good time to get into Eldar because they're releasing all that new stuff. All right. That's right, I'm saving about 2 pennies worth of shale. Or slate. You really? The Eldar lore changes so much, though. Like, it depends. Like, I know this general idea of what the Eldar lore is supposed to be. I don't know what it is currently. I like the new art or the new god thing. But yeah, they're foil to Imperials a lot of times. That's their whole thing. But I like the Ynead, Yvrain. I like that they're advancing the storyline and that they involved them, and it wasn't just a what do you call it? Just a humans only thing. Even though Eldar are basically just plot devices a lot of times. But I like a lot of the lore of, the whole aspect warriors thing and into the blood orgies. Well, that's the thing. So much of the Eldar is geared so they can die any number of times and still be a threat, and yet still be a threatened, horrible race who is dying. That's why the Avatar can be killed so many times. Okay. All right, let's get some of these tufts. As many millions, yeah, exactly. Tragic dying race that can still do as much as they can or want. But I still love it. I still love them. Where's my, oh, there's super glue. It's either he tricks her and saves them, or they all die. Yeah. Yeah. I just like that now they're sort of advancing the story. For so many years, they did nothing with it. Well, remember in our time, Vanzig, with the High Elves, it was Teclis and Tyrion, and they were so overpowered. They're so terribly overpowered. I mean, the whole thing of Teclis being like one of the few level 5 wizards, and so he was able to dispel everything on a 3+, while if you wanted to cast your spells, you had to do a 5+. And like Games Workshop early rules they were not good at math. They were just really bad at math. Necrons, yeah, Tyranids, Infinite Swarm. Well, Tyrion was a jerk, wasn't he? Wasn't like almost everything ruined because of him. But the Tyranids and the Necrons, as you can see, they are some of my favorite bad guy races. And both of them had the problem that since they were, faceless, horrible, countless masses, they didn't have characters. Like, they really need to create some sort of... Oh, I just screwed this up entirely. They need some sort of character for the Tyranids that people can relate to as a villain. Even though that's what they did to the Necrons. But I like the Necron characters. They make me happy. Well, they're just nature, you know, a face of nature. Yeah. Oh, my camera is like looking at something else. Stop that. Look at this. Look at over here. Over here. Look over here. No, over here. And then over here. Hi. Come back over here. And now over here. And there you go. Now back down here. Okay. And my music's gone. Okay. Yeah, because they're running from something worse. I know, well, that's the typical whole, like, you know, Mongols, Visigoths thing. So they did that, you know, I think that's what they should have been doing in, like, Battletech. The clans are tough, but they're running from something, and they finally introduce aliens somehow in Battletech. Okay. Okay. Infinity the game. 8 human factions. Yeah. Well, so much depends, like I like the idea of a very grounded humanity then being thrust into a very difficult situation, like Halo's encountering the Covenant and everything, where they're just grunts with, you know, machine guns and maybe some power armor facing insane craziness. I kind of like that. Okay, let's get the snow on. Stop it. A Deathcore? Yeah. Deathcore is great. They have really nice models too. Deathcore the Krieg, I have the most unpainted stuff of them. Like, I have not painted any of them, but I have seriously like 100 of the guys, and I've got 3 Baneblades and 4 Rogel Dorns, a bunch of Lehman Russ proxies. And I'm just looking forward to the day when I will be able to paint them all. When I get through. Well, yeah, they can be tough. That's why you need to like intersperse them with other stuff, you know? You got to be doing other things. That's why Eldar is such a fun army to paint. Why is it boring to paint Deathwatch? Because I imagine they have like so much iconography. You could do a lot of fun stuff with them. You know? I mean, part of me kind of wants to paint Deathwatch just to be able to paint their shoulder pads. Because I have a few ideas of like how I would want to do them. Custodes, yeah. Well, the worst thing about Custodes is everybody feels they know how they should look. Like if you stray too far from what people expect with Custodes, the people balk a little bit. Don't worry, in time, well, Warhammer is becoming more and more a hobby where you really need to have a good job if that's going to be your hobby. All right, guys, I think I'm almost done with this sucker. Let's see. I think there we go. There's the, oh, let me turn off the lights, it'll be easier. There's the base. And there's. I think he's done. Thank you. All my Necrons are in the winter scheme. Thank you. And don't know if you can see, but there's the little dude, the little scarab inside the pipe. Oh, come on, Vanzig. You've done some. You've like. Well, you haven't shown me anything, have you? You should show me a picture or something. I mean, I usually just go with something basic, and things are so easy nowadays. Well, I was doing my raptors. I do them all as in an autumn sort of. All their bases are as if they're in an autumn, like normal grassy terrain. And I was thinking, well, if I'm going to do Necrons, they should be winter and representing death and the end of things. At least that was my thought. I'm going to go and. Well, you know, there's the thing. I mean, for the longest time, I did just the, you know, goblin green and some sand. Yeah, Deathcore, I definitely am going to be doing Winter with Deathcore Krieg. Or Rubble. Rubble for Deathcore Krieg would be good. But yeah. Well, the thing is, though, like, Vanza, you saw, like, this did not take me long at all. You know? I just wanted to get something down and done. And I was thinking, oh, I don't want to build up all the rocks around all of his inherent terrain. But let me save the sand because sand is super expensive. Do you? That's kind of cool. I've not done something like that. There's a person, Mini Scribbler. He comes on here every now and then. He does dioramas. He paints. He takes like miniatures and he just does a ton of dioramas, and they're beautiful. And he does busts, I guess. You know, where it's like, you know, large scale like pictures of the characters. What am I doing? And they're just phenomenal. But I feel like, you know, I have a hard time painting anything unless it's for a game. You know, it needs to have like a purpose, which I don't know why that is. It doesn't make, you know, a huge amount of sense to me, but it's just one of those things. Okay, I'm going to take this outside real quick and I'm going to varnish it. I think we should be good. I'm just doing a quick check for anything I missed. Okay, I'm gonna go varnish it. Okay, I'll see you later, Vanzig. I'll be back around. I usually do, Vanzig, I'm doing like streaming now, like from 10 to 1, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like, my wife told me it's best to keep to a schedule, but I'm going to try to do something late at night on the weekends, at least, you know, once per weekend. But it's been good to talk to you. I haven't talked to you for a bit. It's good to catch up. All right, let me go and get this cleaned up and varnished. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Acadia breaking for, Acadia breaking, like in the background, like the planet being destroyed. That's kind of cool. Kind of sad too, but kind of cool. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. You can still, you know, I can still talk and stuff because I got the microphone on me still. But I can't see anything. Stepping outside. And yeah, I don't have room for airbrush. I don't know if you guys have used this AK matte varnish. It stinks. Like, it's good. It's good quality, but it smells super bad. It is like the worst smelling rattle can thing I've ever used. I've used some nasty stuff. Shaking out the silicone. All right. Okay. No. Oh, God, that's so gross. Oh, that's so gross. Oh my God. I gotta get out of here. All right, coming back. Oh my God, that smells so bad. All right. Oh my God, that's so disgusting. Okay, I'm back now. Do you have a picture of that Oh, you're still there, Alistair. Do you have a picture of the Cadia breaking? There we go. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to head out. It was really nice talking to you, Alistair. I'm going to close up, and then I'll probably be back on Tuesday and Thursday, and then sometime during the weekend. Don't know when. Oh. Okay, well, if you get a chance, or stop by again, take a picture. I'd be interested in seeing that. If you got some dudes you can set up for it, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, but it was nice having you. I'll talk to you later. You have a good night, okay? Take care.